Okay, hello, welcome to a Spark Revised video. So we're going to be doing a revision products tier list video. So it's a bit of a different video from some of the other content, which is like exam papers and stuff, but we're going to be looking at the best and the worst products for revision, because I know a lot of people like to buy things and spend a lot of money, and I want to show you that you don't need to spend much. So all these products are linked in the description of the video, and by buying them through those links you really help support the channel, so it makes a massive difference. We've got 12 products. We're just going to rank them as how useful they are for revision and whether you actually need to buy them or whether it's something you could pass on. So we're going to start off with, nice and simple, some flashcards. I'm going straight for A tier. I think they're really useful. I think if you know how to use them properly, they are extremely useful, because part of the good thing about flashcards is the whole process of just writing really helps remember it, and then being able to go over them and get your friends and family to test you is the important thing. So remember, keep it nice and simple on the flashcard, get your friends and family to test you, but the whole process of just making them helps me and really helps to generate those ideas and keep it ticking over, and it's a really good thing to run through just before your exam. So flashcards are brilliant. They're £5 on Amazon. Go and check them out. Okay, follow on next, we'll go for these ring flashcards, and I think these are really good, and because they keep them all together. They're a little bit smaller, but that also means that you don't write so much, and I'm actually going to put them on S tier. £7.99 for 6 packs. They're brilliant. Because they're smaller, it means you just keep it really nice and simple. They're good for learning languages, easy to have in your pocket or in your bag, keeps them all nice together. They don't get bent, they don't get damaged, and it's a really another good thing. You can just give them to your mum or your dad and go, test me. So go check them out, they're really good as well. We'll go next, we'll go to highlighters. I think highlighters I'm going to put C tier. If you're going to get highlighters, these ones are really good ones, but I think people overuse highlighters when revising, and I think you've got to be really careful not to fall into the same trap of overusing them. Highlighters are great. They're great for helping go through large text, pick out important information, and they are really useful for exams, but I think they are overused for revision. Revising isn't just highlighting a text. I know everybody says that to you, but so I think they make you feel like you're revising, but really highlighting for a textbook does not do any wonders. So that's why I'm going to put them on C tier. Following on the topic of pens, I'm going to go for these S tier, straight to S tier. These pens, they're £10 for 12. They're a little bit more expensive, but these are the exam grade pens. They are great. Check them out in the description. They're what I've been recommended. They've got a meter on the side to show you how much ink is left in them. They've got a really nice grip. They roll lovely. They are the best pen you can use for when you're in exams. £10, it's an investment, but they are honestly what I've always used for every single exam I've ever sat. They are perfect. If not, go for a Bic Crystal, but I think pen is essential. Get some good pens. Make sure you get a pen you're comfortable with, because genuinely, especially at GCSE when you're doing lots of writing for English and history, things like that, you've got so much writing, you need a really good pen that you're comfortable with, that's not going to give you cramps. So I'm putting pens at S tier. Mind mapping notebook. This is something new I found out when I was doing some research for this, and I'm going to put that at C tier as well. If you're kind of person who struggles to revise or struggle to motivate yourself, maybe something like this is good, but I would say do your own mind maps. It's not too complicated to make your own mind map. Just draw a circle in the middle of the paper, branches coming off it. It's a really simple thing you can do with saving a lot of money. But if you want a notepad like that, go and check it out. Just to let you know, we're going to have a video coming out soon with like revision lessons, so teaching how to make flashcards, mind maps, so keep an eye out for that too. The CGP How to Revise book, A tier. It's a great book if you're doing GCSE. It's got a revision planner and it teaches you the essential study skills, especially if your school haven't gone over it. That's a really good book. It's a £5. Genuinely, every student should be given this up and down the country. It is so good. It's like the Bible for revising for GCSE. And it probably applies to A-level too as well. So go and check it out. Refill pad, straight S tier. This is £1.50, £1.99 this is. And it's 160 A4 pages. You will get through so many of these revising, so just invest in them. They are really good. It's something essential to have for writing out all your notes, making mind maps, everything can be done on it. Also, I find that sometimes I don't want to print off a whole exam paper, so I just answer the exam questions onto the refill pad. So another good thing to use. Post-it notes, and I'm going to put these at normal post-it notes, A tier. I love these. I had these, my room covered in these when I was revising for GCSE and A-level. I'd write little notes or little facts, stick them up on the wall, little diagrams, and they were really useful. So if you know how to use it properly, keep it simple, keep it colourful, bold, stand out, put them on your wall, gather them in groups, use different colours for different subjects, and you can really help visualise all the content. £3 on Amazon, I'd say bargain, get them, needed. Clear post-it notes, C tier, don't like them. I don't think they're very useful. They're also plastic, so they're not recyclable. They're not very environmentally friendly, and I just don't think they're that great. I always struggle to write on them, to know where to use them. I guess they're good if you want to do diagrams in textbooks, but C tier for me. Revision planner, D. You don't need it. It's linked in the description. If it's the kind of thing you're interested in, check it out. But I think the best way to do it, do a revision timetable, do it on Microsoft Word, bring up a table, Word or Excel, 7 columns, 7 days of the week, get your revision in there. Do not need a planner like this, don't think it's necessary. Up next, we've got CGP revision cards, and I'm going to put them B tier. I think they're really good if you struggle with making your own cards, but sometimes they have a bit too much content on them and they can be a bit daunting. They're also quite expensive. So if you're some kind of person who can't read their handwriting for a start, or just struggles with that in general, great. They've got loads of good questions on, they are really useful, but sometimes the process of doing your own cards is the best, so that's why I'd rank them lower than just plain flashcards. And then obviously we've got to probably should have a whole separate tier just for CGP books, but CGP books, S tier. Honestly, every single book they make is class. Revision books, they make past exam papers, they all have online digital editions, you can access them from anywhere. You got question books, textbooks. Honestly, get your books for your subject. It's an investment. Links in the description to the CGP Amazon page, but it's so important. They're honestly the best resources you can get, and I would not have done anywhere near as good in any of my exams without CGP. So yeah, anyway, that's the full tier list. Stick around for the next video. Got loads of stuff in the works. So yeah, thank you very much.